6mm arc range day. First shots will start at 25 yards, get it zeroed approximately, and then we'll go down to 100 and shoot 4 or 5 5-shot groups, taking velocity readings, do a magazine test, 18-inch proof research stainless steel barrel, 1 7.5 twist. We are at a public gun range, Leupold scope, OSS suppressor, +1 gas system, full length stock. I'll go ahead and start with the ASC magazine, 25 rounder. Blue follower. Follower says 6.5 ASC. And I will load up 23 rounds. Two shots. The magazine locked open. No, it did not. Going safe. The round dove down in below the feed ramps, so I have a stoppage. The round is sitting level. Going back to 23 rounds. Round is sitting level on the left side of the magazine. ASC Stoner 25 round magazine. And yet again a stoppage. Safe. Hundred and five grain boat tail hollow points. That second or 22nd loaded round is just diving straight down into the receiver wall. There's, if you know anything about Grendel mags, it's a wonder they work at all. Very little pressure needed to get that round to come out of the magazine. I don't know, it's all magic if you ask me. Going with the Unimag from Ross Defense. Ross Defense Systems. Red follower, no markings on the follower. This is spec'd for 24 rounds of Grendel. I will load 22 rounds of Grendel. These mags are always real iffy loading. .22. Magazine's very hard to insert. as if it is swollen. We'll go ahead and shoot our first 5-shot group. That mag is not going to drop free. Okay. Very hard to extract the round. It's hard to say whether that is because the bullet was in the lands or not. It doesn't really appear as though the bullet was pulled out any. So that's a good time then to try to load as though you are going to take a shot, but you need to take a break and render the gun safe by unloading the chamber. Say you go hunting, you load your round, don't see anything, you need to go ahead and unload the chamber. It's definitely a two-hand on the charging handle, stiff into the shoulder, pull. I'm not concerned, it's going to take some force to get that out. 10 rounds fired so far. The brass is looking fine. If anything, you can see a light mark where the chamber ends on these rounds, back towards the base. That's typical with Grendel as well. I am shooting suppressed, therefore you get that opaque color. All the primers look happy. All right, up next, 20 round DuraMag. I will load this to full 20 rounds. Blue follower, no markings. All rounds I load with 2-finger pressure straight down. Insert it very easily. Will drop free.
there goes the powder. Range session over. Shit. Alright, let's recap real quick. Earlier I was having a couple of rounds that were stubborn to come out of the chamber using the charging handle to make the gun safe. I might have said the words "I'm not concerned." I am concerned now. So luckily, after cooling off, a gentleman here at the range has a cleaning rod that I will have to take to my brand new Proof Research stainless steel barrel. Oh, so gently past the crown. And there we have the offending part. I mean, I've experienced this in hand loading when I get a little aggressive and load long for magazine length, and sometimes you get a bullet stuck in the lambs or rifling of the barrel, and you have a bad day and an end of a range session prematurely. Really shouldn't happen with factory ammunition, however. But it's a new caliber. It's not an excuse. It just... guess they're going to have to take a second shot at it. Alright, back to the DuraMag.
Finish your string of fire, unload your weapons, step away from the shooting bench. Cease fire. Cease fire. Unload all weapons. Lock your actions open. Keep your muzzles pointed downrange.
Alright, first shots today with Hornady 105 grain boat tail hollow point black factory ammo. The first group was with a Unimag magazine, and it printed at .673 center to center, 5 shots. Switch mags to a DuraMag, 1.388 inches center to center. Stayed with the DuraMag, 1.301 center to center. And then the final group, staying with the DuraMag, was 1.486 inches. I didn't take velocities. I shot these at a pretty rapid pace. The next shot is right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, 3 out of the 4 groups overall, irrespective of magazine, have 2 twins, 2 touching shots, and then an outlier. So there's one. Get 2 touching shots and an outlier there. This is the group that didn't stay together real well. And then up here we have 2 touching shots here. 1, 2, 2, and then an outlier. This appears to be about 1.25 inches if you averaged all these MOA at 100 yards with consistency throughout in terms of points of impact. Not a good thing. So here is my modified case for taking measurements of where the bullet touches the lambs. I'm able to compress this down well short of a reasonable cartridge overall length, and I drilled out the back of the primer flash hole to allow for a little device that I use here in the shop. And so I'll come from behind the case and I'm able to push that bullet out until it contacts the lands, and then gently tap it back out from the muzzle end of the barrel and take a few measurements.